This is Layla and I'm here in Las Vegas and I'm here with Danielle and we're here to talk about her new book, Redeye. Hi Danielle, can you tell me a little bit about your book?
Well, actually, this is the second book in a three-part series. It's called the No Other Man three-part trilogy, and it's about 4 years after the first book. The two main characters have grown up. They're out of college now. They're living separate lives, and it's about the destiny and fate that their relationship has.
And what inspired you to write this book?
The first book, I was inspired when I was in college, and I was in love and I was in a relationship, and I wanted to express that. After I wrote the first book and I let a few people read it, and people were like, oh, we want more, and I decided to publish it, that's when I decided to write the second one.
And when did you decide to make it a series?
When I decided I was going to write the second one, I figured that I might as well make it a three-part to give people more to look forward to.
Okay. Where does your inspiration for your characters come from?
My original inspiration came from people whom I knew when I was in undergraduate school in North Carolina, and just different characters and people that I ran across on campus, and I just basically turned them into caricatures and exaggerated their personalities a bit.
Okay. What was the hardest part of writing your book?
Staying focused. I usually just don't feel like it. So it's hard for me to be like, okay, Brandy, you need to finish it. You need to really do this. And I have to tell myself, okay, you need to get something done today. That's the hardest part.
You feel pretty confident about this book?
Compared to the first one, yes. I know that it's better than the first one just for the simple fact that the first one wasn't written to be read. And I knew when I sat down to write Redeye that this was going to be a published book and this was something that the world was going to see. And that wasn't my intention for the first one.
So you think that the second one is better than the first one? But would you suggest people to read both of them books?
Definitely, because if you don't read the first one, you don't really know what's going on in the second one. So I would definitely suggest it. I just wouldn't ask that, you judge my work based off of the first one.
Do you have a specific writing style?
For this particular series, I decided to write it in a he said, she said format. And then basically what it is it's written in three parts. The first part is Danielle's story. The second part is Lance's story. And what it is they tell the same story from different perspectives. So there are times in the book where you'll read the same conversation twice in both parts, but it's told in different perspectives. And then the third part is told in real time, where it's almost like you're sitting there with them as it's happening. So you kind of have to bounce back and forth between who's talking and what's happening because it doesn't tell you.
Okay. Do you write an outline before you write the book?
For Redeye, I did. No Other Man, I didn't. I just went off the dome and just started writing. For Redeye, I knew what I wanted to do, so I needed to put it together on paper first and see it before I physically put the words together.
What are your current projects after this second book?
I'm actually doing two projects at once. I'm writing the third book to finish the series off, and I also write a mini-series for 716 Live magazine out of Buffalo, New York, and I do that monthly as well.
Do you see writing as a career?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Okay. What was most of the surprising things you learned creating this book?
The most surprising thing were people's reactions. People are intensely reading the books and they're talking about the characters like they're real people, and it's crazy. Like, people send me Facebook messages and all these different things, and I'm like, wow, you liked it? Like, it's just something I wrote. It's hard for me to accept the fact that maybe I am good at what I'm doing.
Do you think that it will get spread worldwide?
Well, I actually do have fans in London and Nepal already. And I know my book is available in India. So hopefully those people tell their friends and it does begin to spread.
Are you planning on traveling to promote your book?
Yes, I'm trying to do a signing in Buffalo in August. And this past September I was in California promoting my first book.
What are the places that you will be giving out your autographs?
Outside of New York, and I have an event here on May 5th. That's all I have on my calendar right now.
Do you know where it will be located at?
On May 5th? It is at the Teamsters Union Hall, which is on Lamb Boulevard here in Las Vegas.
Okay, thank you very much. This is Layla from Las Vegas with CV Productions.